this the interview I did with my homeboy Devin Ross. I actually didn't know that he read my book, but like, you know, I mean, it's because like I guess because we lived together and he just kind of went on the computer and read it, and I didn't know that he was reading it, and he came to me and was like, "Yo, man, like I thought it was a joke what you was doing at first, but this is serious." So I mean, this is his insight from somebody who thought like I was playing around when I told him I was writing a book, and then he actually read it, and so this is his point of view, and it's actually pretty good, and I appreciate him for doing it. So thank you, Devin Ross. That's what's up, man.
Devin Ross.
Tell us something about yourself.
College graduate, newly acquired sneakerhead, and something interesting, I got a badass blue pit, 90 pounds. It's pure muscle.
What was your first reaction when I told you I wrote a book?
I was just like, all right, Phil always got on his little phases, what he really puts his mind to something. So when he said he's writing a book or he wrote a book, I was just like, man, all right. I'm thinking it's going to be something that he started and didn't finish, but when it came to futation, I was like, all right, let me see what this is about.
Okay. Did you like what you read?
Yes, I did. It was highly entertaining. It's also very informative too. What I liked about it is that I was able to connect with it. First, funny thing is that Phil didn't even know that I read it. I read it first and thought he was going to add to it or revise it or something like that. And then after he did revise it and I read it, I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, it is very, very entertaining. Very entertaining. I would also say from a person that knows Phil to a person that doesn't know Phil.
Did you have like an emotional connect to anything in the book, like anything that kind of hit home for you, or?
Yeah, I did. The fact that I was a part of it, and the sections in the book that I was not a part of it, I've known Phil for a very, very long time, and I already know what he would be thinking or how he would be acting in certain situations, and so that right there, just added on to the comedic aspect of the book.
Describe your thoughts about the imagery and detail and how I describe the characters in the story.
I would say it's a very vivid picture. Everything is very, very detailed to the scenery of his environment. If he's on a club, if he's on a bus, if he's just down on the strip somewhere, just chilling, if he's in somebody's house or at a little kickback, it's very vivid. He does paint a picture before he engages in the story, what's going on, and it really gives you that authentic feel of a book. Is that, hey, you got this setting, and before anything in the setting occurs, you know what's going on. If you're in a pool, if you're in a bowling alley, if you're in a movie theater.
What was your favorite scene in the book?
What really sticks out to me was when we all came together for Phil at a real critical time in his life. Just trying to get his mind away from what was currently happening. And so the part of the book that I'm actually mentioning is I had a friend come over that's foreign, and she got her to cook for us. And we all went to the store, got all the ingredients, bought it, and she cooked it. And had a few people over just trying to have a good time, have a little kickback. Spaghetti was the dish for the night. And I think we watched the movie, drank a little bit. And even though, we wasn't out, we wasn't in a club, we weren't in that lounge, we had a good time here in the house. And that I was really just trying to get everybody to come together for Phil. And I was really proud of my friends that Phil met through me or really didn't even know Phil at the time to reach out to him and just show him a good time. Just trying to take his mind off of things because it was a real critical time in his life. For maybe few may know this, but this is not the first time he had a loss in his life, and that really hit home for me because I would say in that matter of the situation he did have a good time. He had a smile on his face. He was laughing. He was Phil. He wasn't quiet.
Would you recommend this book to anyone else?
Yes, I would. I really would. The funny thing is, like I said earlier, Phil didn't even know that I read the book at first. Before I read the book, I didn't know what to expect from it. And like I said, it was very entertaining. Not only the fact that I know Phil, or that I was a part of the book, it's also a sense of therapy. Everybody goes through something, and everybody needs that outlet. It can be your Xbox, it can be a PlayStation, it can be at the bottom of a bottle, it can be rolling up a blunt, it can be 7 girls, 7 days, it can be writing a book, writing music, or just writing poetry, and or going to a counselor, going to a therapist. Phil chose to express himself through writing a book, and so that's how he let all his emotions out, all his his frustrations, how to get things off his chest. And just like any really good song, any good rap song, once you put your all into it, once you put your heart into it, it's always good material.
And I've been asking this question to everybody I do the interview with, just to break the tension. How does Devin Ross feel about the strippers?
Alright, how's Devin Ross feel about the strippers? I don't pay them hoes. It'd be that simple. I've probably been to 3 strip clubs in my life by force. Not because, I don't like no ass and titties and shit like that. Trust me, I likes the ass and titties, okay? But me, I'm not from the city, so I don't believe in throwing my hard-earned cash to some hoes that's out here, trying to make a living themselves. If I want to see ass and titties, that's what a call or text. Fuck it. Everybody done it. Hit up on Instagram or Facebook, and get you a new hoe, something like that. All right, but going to the club and mess with them dirty assholes, who am I to judge? That's just not me though. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
But it is honest work though.
Honest? It's work. It's work that you can get paid off of, tax free. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any closing statements you would like to say?
I would say, like I said, I read the book before the revisions and after the revisions. And if you just have the time, if you're going through something in your life, you're trying to look for an outlet, trying to see if somebody can connect with you on a certain situation that you may not want to open up to, go ahead and just read the book. I mean, why not? Why not? Just keep in mind that I myself read it before he even knew. And so I didn't even know what to expect. And even though, yes, I was in it, it is very entertaining and informative. Just to know that someone so close to you can be going through something and they may not even talk about it, may be too prideful. And then just to know that they're going through this, but they're still keeping on that same face, they still acting like the same person. It's just crazy because you don't know, one of your best friends may be going through something, or a family member may be going through something, but they're still themselves. This was a healthy way of him expressing his feelings, expressing his situation that he was going through, to still keep to be himself. And I'm real proud of you, bruh. All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.